Welcome back to County Connection. It's cool weather now, but extreme fire danger is just a few weeks away. Learn what you can do to prepare.
It's rainy and a little chilly, but in a month or two it'll be hot and dry, and that means fire danger. Firefighters are spreading the word all the rain means lots of grass that'll turn to dried out brush in a few weeks, and that ups the ante for fire danger. And they want everybody to be prepared during this Wildfire Preparedness Week across California.
I think the simplest thing people can do are three things. Number one is do the clearance around your home. If you do your 100-foot clearance, the chance of your structure surviving a wildland fire is greatly increased. More importantly, it allows me to put fire engines at that house. If you don't do your clearance and we compromise firefighter safety, we're going to have to leave. The second is have a plan. You know, the time to figure out what photos and medications you're taking is not when it's 2 a.m. in your fire, but now. Have a plan, think those things through. And then the third is so simple, make sure your address is posted so we as the fire department can find you when you call for help.
Composting is nature's way to recycle and easy for anyone to learn.
Hi, I'm Jeff, and I'm here to tell you about how you can compost today. So, first question is, what is composting? Composting is nature's way of recycling. It's breaking down biodegradable materials and turning it into healthy soil. So why is composting important? There are a few main reasons. The first, that it helps keep materials out of our already crowded landfills. Compost creates healthy soil, which is the foundation for organic, tasty food. It actually helps lower greenhouse gas emissions and can help mitigate climate change. And finally, it's easy and fun and anyone can do it. So here's how you get started. All you need is a mixture of what we call browns and greens. Browns are materials like straw, wood chips, and shredded paper. And greens are what you're gonna find mostly in your kitchen, all your food scraps like coffee and eggshells and carrot peelings. Then all you need is a trusty pitchfork, a compost bin, and some water, and you're ready to get started. To start building your pile, the first thing you do is put down a layer of browns like this straw. Then you add a layer of greens like these food scraps into the bin. Then another layer of browns like these wood chips. As you're building your pile and you notice it's a little dry, add some water to moisten it up. You just keep on alternating browns and greens like this, like you're building a lasagna until you get to the top of the bin. The last layer you put on, make sure it's a brown. That keeps the flies and the odors away. Then once it's filled up, all you have to do is cover up the lid and then come back once a week to fluff it with a fork and add a little water so it stays moist. After a couple months, the contents of your bin will turn into this finished compost. You take your finished compost and add it into your vegetable garden. Remember, composting makes healthy soil, which makes healthy plants, which makes healthy people. So go get out and do it.
Now, let's head up to Escondido and see what the buzz is all about.
Most people flee when they see a bee.
Don't be afraid of bees. They're here in the environment and they're good for the environment.
But for this group, bees are part of their homework.
This is a cohort of apprentice beekeepers with the California Master Beekeeper Program.
They're learning about varroa mites.
They can cause serious damage and cause a lot of viruses and problems for beekeepers.
But that's not all on the course agenda.
They also get a whole course on beekeeping laws and regulation. We cover all pests and diseases that are affecting beekeeping, where to place your hives, how to be a good neighbor if you're a beekeeper.
At this station, they check for varroa mites by adding powdered sugar to a collection of bees in a jar. Shake the jar to coat the bees, and any mites clinging to the bees fall off. Now it's on to the next station.
Easy does it. We're making sure that the students are ready for their practicum. The UC Davis professor will be down here to make sure that students can tell the difference between the different life stages in their hive. If they see any drones, if they see the queen, the workers, they got to be able to identify all these different things.
Oh, it's heavy.
They've got to be able to look for diseases or parasites, and they've just got to be able to do the general operations of the hive using the smoker, the hive tool, and opening up the hive to look at the bees. You gotta get a grip right here.
This 6-month program was funded by the County of San Diego, so local beekeepers don't have to make the long trek to UC Davis, where the current Master Beekeeper program is run.
It's a pilot, and we would really love to be able to offer the next level, the journeyman level, next year.
The class was just awesome. Just everything that was provided, and the wealth of knowledge between all the people involved in the program is just amazing.
It's been a really well-rounded opportunity for us to learn from a scientific-based level on proper beekeeping.
If you can't see, I have my veil on, but I have a great big smile underneath because today was just really fun.
In the long run, it's the hope that these students will pass on what they've learned to other beekeepers in San Diego County.
Anchors away! Climb aboard our boat and take a virtual ride around Lake Morena. To see more stories like these, follow us on social media or visit countynewscenter.com.